Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thanks for joining today. I'm requesting everybody, can you turn on your camera? Yeah. So we are reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 2, right? We have just verse number 38. We'll just go over again the verse and then we'll start from there. Before going there, we'll start with the Mangalacharan. Rishava will lead today. Rishava, you can start Mangalacharan.
Okay. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Tirati Swapadandikam Vande Aham Shri Guru Shri Yutabada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavangscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Nitam Tam Sajivam साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी श्रीराधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिधि नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्देशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुर्भ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पठितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
जय
Nitai Gaur Pramanande.
हरि बोल
Okay, Nirvi, are you ready to share your understanding from your last class, from our last class?
I forgot a little bit.
I forgot. Anybody else want to share the understanding? Anybody wants? Okay. Then we'll go to our questions. The first question was, Lord Krishna concluded the section from verse 31st to 35 in verse 36. Okay. What is the conclusion mentioned in verse 36? Aditya?
The conclusion mentioned in Bhagavad Gita is that Lord Shri Krishna tells Arjuna that his enemies will describe him with unkind words and they will criticize his ability, and that would be very painful for Arjuna.
So they will talk about, they will in fame, right? So all the fame he acquired throughout his life will be destroyed, right? Everybody got that one answer? Nobody raised the hand. How can I know that you got the answer?
Mataji, I raised my hand.
Oh, you did. But anybody else didn't raise hand. You didn't find the answer? Ayansh? You did.
I found it.
Okay. So why didn't you raise hand?
I'm just scared if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then it's like
It's okay if you are not telling anything, right? So how can you correct yourself, right?
studying harder next time.
So you have to express what you understood, right? If you kept quiet, then you will gain nothing, right? Right? You have to share your understanding. Then we can discuss that it is wrong or right. If it is right, then it's good. If it is wrong, you will get benefited, right? Both way you'll be benefited, right? So always share your understanding. Otherwise, it will be your loss, right? Okay. Question number 2. Find the meanings of the following words from verse 36 to verse 38. Okay. What is the meaning of avacha? Nirvi?
Unkind.
Huh?
Unkind.
Okay. What is it is referred to? What is unkind here? Krishna is mentioning. Unkind what? And
Unkind words, like
unkind
offensive
words.
words.
Unkind words. Okay. People will say about unkind words about you. Okay. Ahita. What does ahita mean? Hariyaksh?
Enemies.
Ahita.
Enemies.
Okay, so hita means who thinks good about you, right? Ahita means who doesn't. Okay, that means it is enemy. Okay, third one. Nindant, sorry. Nindantas tava samartham. Nisha?
Nindantastava samartham thyam means while vilifying your ability.
What? Say it again.
While vilifying your ability.
Don't get it. What is the first word you said?
While vilifying your enemy. Your ability. Sorry, your ability.
Okay. What is nindantas means? Nindantas. There.
I got it says while vilifying your ability.
Okay. Okay. So you are just reading from the translation, right? What is vilifying means?
Oh, vilifying.
Yeah.
1 second.
Aditya.
Things like criticizing.
Good. Criticizing. Criticizing your abilities. You have the ability, but samartha. Samartha means what? Ability. Right? So people will criticize your ability. Okay. Nindantascha tava samartham. Okay. Got it, everybody? Okay. Lava lavao means what? Lava lavao. Vishaka region, okay, Vishaka is here. Vishaka, what does lava lavao mean?
To fight determined certainty.
Huh?
To fight determined and certainly.
Lava lavao means like that. Anybody got it? Anybody? Radhika? Prema?
Both profit and loss.
Profit? Eh?
Loss.
Aditya, what you are sharing?
You missed a question. You missed Yudhaya Nishchayaha.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Vishaka, you are telling me the answer for D, right? But pay attention what I am asking. Okay? Yuddhaya krita nishchaya. What does that mean? Sonakshi, didn't do your homework. Hmm? You didn't do your homework. Adhika?
Say it.
Which one are we on? D or E?
Huh?
Are we on E or F?
D.
Oh, D.
Yuddhaya krita nishchaya. Yuddhaya means what? Yuddhaya? Radhika?
You fight.
Fight. Krita nishchaya. Krita means what? Radhika?
Determinate.
No, nishchaya means determinate. Krita means do. Okay? So fight with determination. Okay? Fight with determination. Okay, number E. Labha labho. Labha labho. Sonakshi?
Both profit and lose.
Jaya jaya. Hariyaksh?
Both victory and lose.
Okay? And then last one. Naivam papam avapsasi. Naivam papam avapsasi. Nirbir?
Never in this way sinful reactions you will gain.
Sinful reaction you will gain. Papam. Papam means sinful. Naivam. Okay, in the naivam means you will not gain, right? So if you are fighting, then you will not incur any
Sin.
sin. Okay? So this, you remember that what Arjuna was thinking, totally opposite what Krishna is saying, right? What Arjuna was thinking, Aditya? Arjuna was thinking what?
He was thinking not to kill his enemies.
No, he was thinking that if I am killing, then I will incur sin.
Yeah.
But what Krishna said?
Krishna is saying if you don't kill them, then you're incurring sin.
Good. So the opposite thing Arjuna was thinking. Okay. Number 3. In verse number 37, Lord Krishna was talking about gaining, right? In verse number 37. What are those? Was he talking about material or spiritual gain? What was he talking about gaining? What will Arjuna gain? In verse number 37. Nobody else? Or only Aditya, Rishabh and Haryaksh? Nobody else found the answer? Ayansh? 37, verse number 37 translation. Read the translation. You will get the answer. What Krishna was talking about gaining. What will Arjuna gain?
He will gain like slain. Art is victorious.
Okay, Rihan raised hand.
He will gain the heavenly planet.
Good. And what are the things? If he dies, then he will gain heavenly planet. If he not die or win the war, what will he get?
He will get the happiness of the kingdom.
Good. Very nice. So the next question was he talking about material or spiritual gain? So gaining heavenly planet or gaining this kingdom. Is this material gaining or spiritual gaining? Risha?
Material gaining.
Huh?
Material gaining.
Material gain. Okay. So when people are saying that, okay, he left his body and he went to heavenly planet. So, is he still in material world or not? Heavenly planet, is he still in material world or not?
He is in the material world.
Material world. Okay, material world. Okay, so we are not targeting to go there, right? Where we are targeting to go? To Krishna, Goloka Vrindavan. So if you are going to heavenly planet, then you have to come back. You understand? You have to come back. Remember, we told that all the good work, all the bad work, all work have reaction. Okay? So if you are doing good work to reach to heavenly planet, right? You will reach there, and when your the results of your good work is done, then you have to come back. Then you have to come back. This process is happening until you reach to Krishna. Aditya, what?
When you come back, what will happen? Like, will you be in a human form or like will you be in a different form?
It depends on your karma. It will depend on your karma. Okay, so you will gain there, you will go there, and you will what is called all the good karma results you will gain there. Okay, and when it is done, then you have to come back. Okay. Okay, the next question is, up to verse number 37, Lord Krishna was talking about karma kanda or karma yoga. Up to verse number 37. See, this is the important transition, that where we are going now. That's why you need to understand. So up to verse number 37, Krishna was talking about karma kanda or karma yoga. Radhika?
Karma kanda.
What, and now explain what is karma kanda. This is the next question, right? What are the meaning of the number 6? So verse number 30, up to verse number 37, Krishna was talking about karma kanda. And verse number 38, up to verse number 38, Krishna was talking about, Krishna is going to talk about from verse number 38,
Karma yoga.
karma yoga. Now tell me, what is the meaning of karma kanda and what is the meaning of karma yoga? Because you need to understand this meaning. Otherwise, you will not understand next verses. What is karma kanda? What is karma yoga? Who wants to explain? Radhika?
Okay, so karma kanda means actions done mainly for material benefits, and karma yoga doing your duty with devotion.
What is the main difference? Karma kanda, you will do activities with the desire of result. Desire of result. And karma yoga means you are doing activities. Mainly karma yoga means you are doing activities to get connect with Krishna. Rishava?
Mataji, I have a question. When you said that about going to the heavenly planets, from the heavenly planets, if you do some good karma, if you like do some devotional service, will you go to Vaikuntha then?
Yeah, you can go there.
So from heavenly planets, if you do devotional service,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, that's what I told that it depends on your karma, right? What you are going to do. Okay?
Okay.
So you get depends on your karma, what you are going to do, how you are purifying yourself. Right? Okay, so you understand, everybody understand karma yoga, karma kanda? Everybody raise your hand who understand karma yoga and karma kanda. Everybody understood? Vishaka, you don't understood? Okay. Now tell me which one is highest. Karma yoga or karma kanda? How many of you think karma yoga is highest? Raise hand. Aryax, you're confused. And how many of you agree that karma kanda is highest? Rian, you are raising hand in both questions. Okay, karma yoga is the highest because it is going to help you to connect with Krishna. Okay, so now start from verse number, what did I say, 38, right? Today I'm not feeling good. Okay, can you see? Okay, Aditya, can you read quickly? Change the verse quickly.
Shuka dukhe same kritva labho jaya jaya tato yudhaya yujasva naivam papam avapsasi.
Read the translation quickly.
Translation by His Divine Grace Shri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. Do thou fight for the sake of fighting without considering happiness or distress, loss or gain, victory or defeat, and by doing so you shall never incur sin.
Okay, so here Krishna is saying that you will not never incur sin, right? So, about the reaction. So, last week we just touched the thing that why we are fear of sin, right? What is the answer? Because of the reaction, right? Because of the reaction that if I am doing any kind of sin work, I will suffer for that. So in this regard, in the Srila Prabhupada explained that it is happening. You will get the reaction. You will have the reaction when the action is done for sense gratification. Remember this line, okay? You will get the reaction when you are doing any action to gratify your senses. Okay, remember this line. Both the good and bad reaction will come back. That we already discussed. So another thing is mentioned in the purport that we also mentioned last class, that how we are incurring sin, right? Because sometimes we are not able to pay back to the people who are doing so many things for us, right? Who are doing so many things for us. So in that case also we are incurring sin. Thus, but anyone who has completely surrendered to Krishna, this is the easiest way, because you understand that if we are not able to paying back to the people who have done so many things for us, and even sometimes you even don't know that who is helping you, right? So in that case, what is the solution? If you are completely surrendered unto Lord Krishna, whose another name is what? Mukunda. Mukunda. Do you know the meaning of Mukunda? Do you know the meaning of Mukunda? Anybody? What is the meaning of Mukunda? Aditya, Adisha? What is the meaning of Mukunda? Say.
Giver of liberation.
Huh?
Giver of liberation.
Who gives us the liberation? Who can free us from all the bondages? So, Krishna, if you surrender unto Krishna, giving up all other duties, then it is no longer, you will be no longer a desert. So there will be no debt to anybody. So what is the understanding from this verse? Everything should be performed for the sake of Krishna in transcendental consciousness. Okay, so there will be no reaction for doing any kind of material activity. Do action only for the satisfaction, for the pleasure of Lord Krishna, and it is called Hari Toshanam. Hari Toshanam, for the pleasure of Lord Krishna. Do action as per Krishna's desire. Do action as per Krishna's desire. What will be the outcome of this? There will be no sin and you will not be indebted to anyone. one. What is the solution then? Do your work, do your activities just for the pleasure of Krishna. And what is Arjuna is doing here? Arjuna is fighting why? What is the reason behind? What is the reason behind, Vishakha?
Because he wanted to please Krishna and Krishna was telling him to fight.
Yeah, Krishna wants, Krishna's desire. So another important point that we need to understand here, you notice that in the previous verse, Krishna was mentioning about the enjoyment, right? Krishna was saying to Arjuna, if you fight, then you will get the kingdom. I mean, if you win the fight, then you will get the kingdom. If you are not, then you will go to heavenly planet. But in this verse, Krishna is saying what? Don't be attached to any kind of happiness or distress. Okay? So means Krishna is now starting talking about a little higher principle. What is that? Detachment. Got it? Got it? So now Krishna is going to talk that Arjuna do the action with detachment. Detachment of what? Detachment from what? Any kind of result. Right? Any kind of material result. Being detached from that one. Got it? Okay. So in verse number 39, now we are starting verse number 39. So before going there, let's summarize what we have learned in this chapter. First, we have seen that from verse number 1 to 10, Arjuna surrendered. Right? Arjuna surrendered unto Lord Krishna as his disciple. You remember, right? Lord Krishna, Arjuna surrendered himself unto Lord Krishna as his disciple. And Lord Krishna then started speaking of what? Bhagavad Gita. And the second one is from verse number 11 to 30. Krishna started talking about to give knowledge of what? Body and soul. Right? This is Jnana. Krishna is giving knowledge. Okay. So first, Arjuna surrendered and then Krishna started speaking Bhagavad Gita, and first knowledge he is giving about body and soul. And from verse number 31 to 38, Krishna gave the knowledge to do his duty to gain some result. This is important thing. So up to 37, Krishna was talking about enjoyment. Right? This is called Shakam Karma Kanda. You write down this term. This term, if you're not understanding that, it will be confusing for you. So Shakam Karma Kanda means doing activities with the desire of getting result. Okay? And from this verse, from 39 to 53, Krishna is going to give knowledge of transcendence. Okay? That by performing duty or activities, how can he reach the ultimate destination? Right? Usually when we are doing some work, when we are doing some activities, there is some reaction. And for this reaction, you have to do some other work. So there is a circle, action and reaction. This is the bondage. But Krishna is going to tell now that how you are performing your activities, then you will not have any reaction. Then you will not have any bondage. Rishabha, what?
Mataji, you were talking about from 31 to 37, Krishna talks about doing activities with the desire of getting result. Then you told a Sanskrit term.
31 to 38.
Yeah,
right?
but what is the Sanskrit term?
Oh, Sakam Karma Kanda. Shakam. There are two terms, Shakam Karma Kanda, and what is that? Nishkam Karma Yoga. You will get there. Okay. So what is the understanding? Krishna first spoke about knowledge, and then he spoke about Karma Kanda. And now he is going to talk about doing karma with knowledge and detachment. You are writing down this point, right? So, first he is talking about knowledge. He is giving knowledge and then talking about karma. And now he is going to tell karma with the knowledge and detachment. Risha?
From 38 to what talks about karma yoga.
Karma yoga.
But what 31 to 38 to what talks about karma yoga?
53. 53. Okay. So, karma becomes karma yoga when activities are done to connect with Krishna. Yoga means what? You remember in the beginning we discussed about that. Yoga means what? Yoga means to connect. To connect. Okay. Any kind of things that you are going to trying to connect with Krishna, then it will become yoga. Okay, you have to get connection. So Lord Krishna is going to talk about karma yoga with material detachment and knowledge. Okay, so what are the terms then? Karma, kanda, karma yoga, and then another term is nishkam karma yoga. That is the knowledge, with the knowledge of. So karma kanda, I'm just rephrasing the thing if you are not understanding. Karma kanda is doing activities with the desire of result. Right? Karma yoga means doing activities to get connection with Krishna. Nishkam karma yoga means doing activities to get connected with Krishna. But what is the another point here? With knowledge and detachment. Aditya got it? That is called nishkam karma yoga. With the knowledge and detachment. Okay. So what is verse number 39? Rishava, can you read verse number 39?
Yes, Mataji. Okay. Esha te vihita shankhe buddhiryoge tvimam shruno buddhya yukto yaya partha karma bandham prahasyasi.
Translation?
Translation by Bhagwan Krishna's Bhakti Muslim Maharaj Prabhupada TJ. Thus far I have described this knowledge to you through analytical study. Now listen as I explain in terms of working without fruitive results. O son of Pritha, when you act in such knowledge, you can free yourself from the bondage of works.
What a nice things Krishna is giving us, right? Like how you are going to act, then you will not have a bondage. There will be no bondage. Okay. Esha te bihita sankhe. Until now, I have described you the knowledge through analytical study. What is the analytical study we have done? Analytic study of what? Body and soul. Analytical study is that about body and soul. Buddhir yoge tu imam srinu. Now you listen from me about the buddhi yoga. Buddhi yoga, that is acting without any attachment. Okay? Buddhaya yokto ya partha. O Arjuna, when you act in such a knowledge, karma bandham prahasyasi, you will be released from the bondage of action. You will be released from the bondage of action. Okay, now please try to understand that there are two terms, reaction and the bondage of reaction. What do you understand between these two terms? Reaction and the bondage of reaction. Let me, please tell me. What do you understand? Reaction and bondage of reaction. Nisha?
Reaction means how you react, and bondage.
How you react? No. Reaction is when you are doing
Action. Yeah, what
activities.
you're doing. What you're doing, like good or bad action.
Yeah.
And bondage of reaction is like if you do a bad action, then you have to suffer the sins, and if you do good action, you have to enjoy the good results. So in both ways, you still be bonded by reaction.
Okay. So bondage means that is the circle. Like you are doing good work, you are enjoying, and then again come back. Okay. If you are doing bad work, you will suffer and then again come back. So this is the bondage. Okay. So how? What is the proof of that? Is the thing that you have explained that is a bondage. How can we prove that? How can we prove that? How we are getting this kind of bondage? How can you explain this thing? Anybody? Only I am talking only Rishava. No, nobody understanding? When we are saying that there is a bondage of reaction, how can we explain this? How can we explain this? Come on, you are now reading chapter 2nd. We have described everything. What is the cycle of birth and death? How it is happening? How it is happening? Cycle of birth and death.
By doing good and bad actions.
Dev?
It's that like you die, then you get birth again, die, get birth, and it keeps happening.
So why we are taking birth again after dying?
Because of our karma.
Karma. Right? So what is happening? That we have done some karma, and because to suffer the reaction, we are taking birth again. Or to enjoy the reaction, we are taking birth again. So is there any circle? Is there any circle or cycle? Whatever you are saying, there is a cycle. Right? So there is, if there is a circle or cycle, there is a bondage. Do you agree? If you are in a circle, are you in a bondage or not? If you are in a circle, so are you in a bondage or not? Don't you understand what I'm saying? If you are stuck in a circle, right? If you are stuck in a cycle, do you think that are you free or are you in a bonding state? Ayansh?
If you're stuck in a cycle, then you're like trapped. So like you're in a
So you are in a,
bonding state.
yeah. So there is a bondage.
Yeah.
So yeah. So now when we are saying that if you are doing any karma and you are getting reaction, so there is a bondage of reaction. That means how we can explain this thing? Because we are taking birth and death over and over again to suffer the bad reaction or to enjoy the good reaction. Okay. So, but Krishna doesn't want us to do that. Krishna doesn't want us to be trapped in this cycle. Krishna wants us to be free from that cycle and go back to him. That's the same thing. Krishna doesn't want Arjuna will be entrapped. Right? Will be entrapped. That's why he is giving the way, the secret that you are doing activities, but do in such a way that you will not have any reaction, you will not have any bondage. Got it, everybody? And how the bondage is happening? When you are doing karma or activities to satisfy your senses. So what is the solution then? You have to act in such a way without the desire of sense gratification, only to gratify the senses of. Got it? Is it simplified? So the problem is we are in a bondage because we have the reaction, because we have done some work. But how to get out from this? you have to work in such a way that you will not have the bondage. And the bondage is happening when you are doing action with the sense gratification desire. But when you are doing the action without that, then you will not have bondage. Clear now? Everybody clear? Okay. So the understanding is that release from karmic bondage will lead to be liberated from the circle of birth and death and go back to Godhead. Okay? So this is the understanding that what Krishna is trying to explain to Arjuna, that do your duties but in a different way that I am going to explain you. Then you will not have any bondage. Okay? So we'll end our class. Before ending our class, I'll just ask you one question just to be sure that you understand what I have said. What is karma kanda mean? What is karma kanda means, Nirvi?
Like doing action doing action in a material way. Like,
Okay, anybody else? Anybody else, Tian? What does karma kanda mean?
Doing an activity but for results.
Huh? Sorry?
Doing an activity for results.
For results. Hariyash, you agree? Karma kanda means what?
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Karma kanda means like doing an action like to get a good result.
Good or bad, any kind of. So desire of result. What does karma yoga mean? What is karma kanda mean? Karma yoga. Aritri, did you raise hand? What does karma yoga mean? Parthiv?
What? Doing activities for Krishna.
More specifically what, Vishakha? Karma yoga means what?
Doing activities to connect with Krishna.
Yeah, doing activities to get connected with Krishna. What is the next step? Dishava?
Next step is to do Buddhi Yoga.
Huh?
Next step is to do Buddhi Yoga.
Buddhi, but I didn't explain you what is Buddhi Yoga. What did I explain? Your answer is right, but it will come in our next class. What is the term I used here today?
Nishkam Karma Yoga.
Nishkam Karma Yoga. What does that mean?
It means to do Karma Yoga with knowledge and detachment.
Good. Got it? Got it? So this is the highest level. So Krishna is now explaining one level up, one level up. Okay? So that's it for today. Any question? Do you have any question? No? Is it complicated? Too complicated to understand? Complicated? No? Easy? Easy or understandable? Aditya is not raising any hand and he's not confirming anything. Okay. Then see you next week. Okay. If you have any question, please text me. Mataji, what does that mean? Don't wait for our next class. Okay. You can text me. So if you are not understanding. Okay. Vanchakalpatarubhasya kripa sindhubhaiva cha patitanam pavunebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari.
Hare Krishna.